The Brooklyn Nets were supposed to be a dynasty in the making. With Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden, the trio was destined to dominate the NBA. But instead of multiple championships, the Nets' super team experiment crumbled before it ever reached its full potential. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at what went wrong, why it all fell apart, and what lessons the NBA can learn from Brooklyn's failed super team. Now let's get into it.
Mama, there goes that man.
It all began in the summer of 2019, when the Brooklyn Nets shocked the NBA world by signing Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Durant, fresh off his Achilles injury in the 2019 NBA Finals, teamed up with Irving, a superstar point guard who had just left the Boston Celtics. Even though Durant would miss the entire 2019-2020 season recovering from his injury, the Nets were instantly considered title contenders once he returned. Kyrie and Durant took the court together in the 2020-2021 season, and the potential was evident from the start. Their chemistry was strong, and both players were putting up incredible numbers. But just a few months into the season, Brooklyn made another splash. In January 2021, they traded for James Harden, completing what many believed to be the most talented trio in the NBA at the time, and potentially NBA history. At that time, the Nets were the clear favorite to win the championship. On paper, they had everything: three elite scorers, playmaking, and veteran leadership. But, as we'll see, the cracks in the foundation were already forming. If there's one thing that derailed the Nets' super team from the start, it was injuries. Kevin Durant, recovering from an Achilles tear, missed 37 games during the 2020-2021 regular season due to various injuries. Kyrie Irving, known for his health struggles, missed 18 games. Even James Harden, who had been a durable player throughout his career, suffered a significant hamstring injury that forced him to miss 23 games. Injuries prevented the trio from playing together consistently. In fact, Durant, Irving, and Harden only played a total of 16 games together in the regular season. While their combined talent was undeniable, they never had the chance to build the chemistry that championship teams need. The injury woes came to a head in the 2021 playoffs. After a dominant start to their series against the Milwaukee Bucks, the Nets' championship hopes took a massive hit. First, James Harden re-injured his hamstring in Game 1 of the series. Then, in Game 4, Irving suffered a devastating ankle injury that sidelined him for the rest of the series. With only Durant healthy, the Nets pushed the Bucks to 7 games, but it wasn't enough. Despite Durant's heroic performances, including a 49-point triple-double in Game 5 and a historic 48-point performance in Game 7, the Nets fell short. Durant's foot was just inches away from sending the Nets to the conference finals, but instead, they were eliminated. The championship dream had slipped away. While injuries played a major role in the Nets' downfall, off-court trauma and personal decisions also played a significant part. Let's start with Kyrie. From the beginning of his time in Brooklyn, Kyrie's commitment to the team was constantly in question. He took extended personal leaves of absence during the 2020-2021 season, missing multiple games for reasons that were never fully explained. For various other reasons, the team didn't allow him to play, causing Kyrie to miss over 100 games with the Nets. Meanwhile, James Harden was growing increasingly frustrated. Harden had been brought in to win a championship, but with Kyrie unavailable and Durant missing time due to injuries, Harden's dissatisfaction eventually boiled over, leading to rumors of a rift between him and the organization. Harden's relationship with the Nets deteriorated quickly, and by February 2022, he requested a trade. The Nets, realizing that their championship window was rapidly closing, traded Harden to the Philadelphia 76ers in exchange for Ben Simmons and other assets. But, as we'll soon see, this trade didn't solve Brooklyn's problems, it only made them worse. The Harden for Simmons trade was meant to stabilize the Nets and give them a fresh start. Ben Simmons, a former All-Star known for his defense and playmaking, was expected to complement Durant and Kyrie. However, things didn't go as planned. Simmons never played a single game for the Nets during the 2021-2022 season, He sat out due to a combination of mental health concerns and a lingering back injury. The Nets had hoped Simmons could be the missing piece to keep their championship hopes alive, but without him on the court, those hopes quickly faded. In the 2022 playoffs, the Brooklyn Nets faced the Boston Celtics in the first round. Despite Durant and Irving being available, the chemistry just wasn't there. The Nets were swept in 4 games, a shocking end to a season that began with championship aspirations. After the disappointing 2021-2022 season, Kevin Durant had seen enough. In the summer of 2022, he made the shocking decision to request a trade from the Brooklyn Nets. Durant cited dissatisfaction with the direction of the team and the handling of Kyrie's situation, and he no longer believed the Nets could contend for a championship. But Brooklyn's front office, led by GM Sean Marks, was reluctant to trade him unless they received an astronomical return. Ultimately, Durant withdrew his trade request before the season began, but the writing was already on the wall. The Nets' super team experiment had failed. In February 2023, Kyrie Irving requested a trade from the Nets, citing unresolved issues with the front office. He was sent to the Dallas Mavericks. Just days later, Kevin Durant's request from the summer would be fulfilled, and he was traded to the Phoenix Suns for Mikal Bridges and a load of draft picks. This officially marked the end of the Brooklyn Nets super team era. The Brooklyn Nets experiment will go down as one of the biggest what-ifs in NBA history. Despite having 3 of the most talented players in the league, they never reached their potential. Injuries, off-court issues, and a lack of cohesion ultimately led to their downfall. This saga serves as a reminder that talent alone isn't enough to win championships. You need leadership, chemistry, and a strong organizational foundation. Without those, even the most talented teams can fall apart. Let us know in the comments what you think was the biggest reason for the Brooklyn Nets' collapse, and if there's any other team in NBA history more disappointing. If you made it this far, remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching.